I want to fly like an eagle into the sea. Fly like an eagle, you're fun boxing toys with me. I want to fly like an eagle till I'm free. Oh Lord, I'm the singing landshark. Thank you, singing landshark, and thanks, Bob Squad. Bob keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. Thank you again, singing landshark. We got the Point Dread and Talon for feed the baby. Stop it, stop it. MOTU Origins. Point Dread and Talon Fighter, you crazy cats. I've had this on the floor for a while. I'm going to start opening them up. I'm thinking about Season 2 of Go To Motu, and Snake Mountain and Spike Ore is on the way, so we need to start catching up. Because there has to be a Snake Mountain Funboxing as well. But we're not talking about that right now. We are looking at the box art for Point Dread and Talon Fighter, and these have been readily available in my local Target stores. Isn't that exciting? Here's Zodak. He's glowing for some reason. Maybe he's pregnant. Okay, he has that pregnant glow. He-Man looks. Let's get a little bit closer here. Over. Okay. He-Man looks like he doesn't know how to work the defrost, and he's trying to figure that out. So let's see what's going on. Mystical Outpost and Flying Vehicle. Okay. There's a Roton. There's two of them. Those combined are about $12 at your local Walmart now. And there's He-Man again on the same box with Zodak, and Zodak's looking out the window. I guess maybe they're flying through Europe because He-Man is driving on. He's got the steering wheel on the other side. I just think it's funny that Grayskull is opened the way the toy would be. Like on the other side of this box art, theoretically, would it be just like a big hollow building that you can just walk right into? I don't know. What's on this other? There's a kid. I think they drew the kid because they don't want to use like. Did they have to invent a fake? Some artist had to make a fake kid for this, which I think is funny. Rugged Frontier Outpost. Oh, cool, it's got a handle, so that might make me filming a little bit easier. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Battle station high atop the castle. We're gonna wrestle in the castle. We're gonna grapple in the chapel. Put a tingle in your loins from Denver to Des Moines. Daddy, I got the mode of a toad. I got the habit of a rabbit. I ain't the most high, I ain't the most drunk, but Daddy, I am the most sly, and baby, I bring the most funk. We never stop rockin', Bob Squad. Skeletor, he's one of the popular He-Man villains. Lop Merman, and Lop Beastman. I don't know what he says. And Lop Triclops. Is it really? No, I don't even know. Yeah, he's got some red crap on him. Okay, modern posing, show play. Let's take a look at more art. Yay, art. My lighting's bad. Mystical, well, you know this. And there's a guy on a dragon. I don't know what the situation is there. I only have lighting on one side of the room because I'm well prepared. There's the thing. Oh, is that Tila on Battle Cat and Evil Lyn on Panther? Okay. You're familiar with them? So, a lot of cool art on this. Maybe I'll save this box for a little bit. I haven't saved any motion boxes in a while. But, let's see what's going on. I don't have to twist into battle positions, thankfully. My back's killing me. Modernizing and celebrating original 80s, blah, 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 blah. Action fights, Masters and Origins. It's a new old thing, okay? Get it? Got it? Good. Swap for radar dish to spy around the landscape. Okay, goodness gracious. I saw a sign the other day that said end landscaping. Well, people got a problem with landscaping. Empowering the next generation through play. Thank you for that. This is the toy and the thing and blah 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 blah. Let's look. There's a Finger Blaster Skeletor, King Randor from the 200X thing, White Ninja, Snake Face. So I got him. I haven't done a thing on him yet. Snake Tila. Okay, it's Tila, but she's hopefully they made her at a different scale. Got the right scale. Jokes. Snake Trooper. Okay, I don't give a shit about him, honestly. Alrighty. Anything else I need to know? You know it. We ain't done. If you've seen these before, there's the NFT. Those are a scam. Contents: 1 vehicle. Assembly required. 5 accessories. Okie dokie. And made in Vietnam, 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 Vietnam. Made in Vietnam, made in Vietnam. And, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Tell me. 6 and up. I'm not buying 6 Talon Fighters and Point Dreads. That's 12 things. Okay, I have to pause this and eat a frozen pizza, but I'm cooking it, so it won't be frozen. It's the California buffalo chicken flavored. Barbecue chicken's the best, but I got one of each. I got a buffalo chicken and a barbecue chicken pizza thing, and I'm gonna eat it. I'm also doing laundry, so it'll be 1 second for you, but it'll be like a whole meal for me, and we'll do what we gotta do. Isn't that right? Do 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 tick tock tick do 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 tick tock tick do do do. Okie dokie, I'm back, Bob Squad. This is a lot of fun. I'm going to get this out of the way right now. If you are a fan specifically of your MOTU Origins Castle Grayskull, and economically this is cool and yada yada yada, pick one up because the word is fun. The pieces come all loosey-goosey in this big cardboard box over there. Isn't that exciting? I never understood exactly where all the point dread stuff went and where things connected and yada yada yada, so I needed some help. There are instructions. This is a one-time only assembly, okay? But most of the stuff is actually removable, so thank God they put these decals on. Let's look at this control panel right there. So there's there's an axe of some kind. I'm just looking at this for the first time. So there's a lot of gadgets and buttons and meters and gauges and this, that, and the other thing. There's your Framostat and your Johnson rod and all the other stuff. This radar dish can go on top of the Fallon gimmick, or it can go right here. So that's very good. But this part does not connect to the castle. It just looks like part of the castle. So I didn't understand all this. I'm going to move my camera yonder. So this part, it comes with this brown perch. And there you go. So let's take that off there. And it's got little steps that none of the figures could possibly use, unless you get the Landshark going down there. And this thing goes, and I thought this was like a one-time assembly, and these two do plug in together, but they don't really connect. If you breathe on a thing, it actually comes apart pretty easy. I don't know if I'm missing something, but they're not supposed to stay connected. I don't even know that, never mind. We got a little clip, but no, it's still pretty gentle. So, no, I got something. Nope, no, I don't. Never mind. Okay, so that's just going to be how it is. But a character could easily punch it off and make it look like it's being broken. So that's cool. Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe mine's a little loosey-goosey, or mine's a little goofy. I don't know the answer. But be that as it may, that's this thing. We'll put some figures near it in a little bit. The vehicle I've just barely looked at yet, but we're going to do that right now. Okay, it's got laser guns on top so you can murder people with them, but these swivel and these come out, and you could put the radar dish up here too, in case you want them to have cable or look at pornographic channels. They can always do that. The handle, I don't know, I hope the handle comes in and out, because for display, well, I'm going to leave the handle in there, but maybe for filming and flying and yada yada yada, this will come in handy. You can I'm taking this out for the first time. This perch comes out, but these feet and wings I think are staying in. This perch can go on top of, wait, no it can't. Okay, never mind that, it can't do that. But it can do this. The perch can definitely do this part, I know that. So this part goes on a castle, so I'm sorry guys, I'll move the vehicle aside again. I got confused. This part goes on a castle, we'll look at it, and this part does not, okay? So that's where the perching comes from, etc., etc. As we know, the vintage of Fallon point, which one is which? The point dread would be the rock thing. So the vintage Fallon has a clear window where they get bugs in their teeth and birds poop on them. And this has a little bit of a clear plastic, so it's nice to have a windshield. We're opening this up for the first time. How does this open? The thing in the middle is probably the... Okay, that took a little bit of work, but nevertheless, here we are. I'm not being as funny and goofy with the thing today, because I just think this toy is cool and I'm excited about it. Again, they put the decals in for you. These are all the wrenches. Again, an axe and a fire extinguisher. Very Earth-like emergency kit. Is that a spatula? What are they doing in here? They're just grilling up some dragon burgers. What are we doing over here? There's some more gauges and a vent of some kind and buttons. I'm glad they did all that. And I don't mind the stickers over the molded gadgets as long as they placed them for us, and they did, so cool. I got no arguments. Just giving you a look. So this thing does hold 2 figures, and we're going to test that out. No complaints. Let's take a look at the front. It's a bird. And I never understood. Sometimes the MOTU vehicles are confusing. Is it supposed to be a living sentient creature that is also mechanical, like the Transformers, or is it just a machine or a robot that looks like the animal? I don't know. Because it has the colors of the sorceress and Zor, or whatever bird a sorceress comes into. Is this an extension of that? I don't know. I guess it's your own headcanon, however you want to look at it. I look at this as all stuff that Man-at-Arms built. I like to think Man-at-Arms built, or at least designed, all the good guy vehicles, is the way I like to see it. And he just kind of paid homages to the sorceress and this, that, and the other thing for the most part. For the bad guy vehicles, I like to think it was a lot of Triclops with Skeletor yelling at him and taking credit for it, is the way I see it. So, okay. Very cool. Let's get a figure in here. Okay, I put a figure in here. If you've watched my funboxings before, especially with any MOTU Origins vehicles, and you didn't think I was going to do this, at this point, shame on you. This is not my fault anymore, okay? Battle Cat, this thing never stays on. So, I don't see... This is very impractical. Let's see if it closes. It doesn't. It doesn't close at all. It doesn't even go over his tail. So that is unfortunate, because I think that's what most people were planning to do with their Point Dread Talon fighter. Okay, enough of that. So here's a Man-at-Arms, and Man-at-Arms on his own should fit in there quite nicely, and he certainly does. Looks like he's got room for a passenger in the back. Very cool to have any MOTU Origins vehicle that can fit 2 people here. I don't think I have any others that can. And okay, let's put Mechanic back there and close him up. That's sad. That is. Listen, I'm sure. I'm having some fun with you guys. Okay, Mechanic is a normal neck. And there he is. Him and there is a seat between their Mechanic's crotch and normal male figures, so the female ones will fit, obviously. You can have 2 dudes just being dudes, going out Saturday night, cruising Eternia for chicks. That's really nice. That's really nice to be able to do. I'm happy about that. So what do we do next? We have to see it at Grayskull. And before we do, I forgot to show you the back decals. Just some exhaust going on and some more molded detail there and some more gadgets and rivets and stuff. You don't see a lot. Oh, this is nice. Some feathery kind of thing going on. You don't see a lot of that with a lot of the MOTU vehicles. It's just kind of plain walls and, so I like that. And, ooh, what is this? What is this? What is this? Made in Vietnam! Vietnam. And here we are in a different part of my apartment and my setup. I might as well just show you a little bit what's going on this shelf. This is a MOTU and Transformers section and a vacuum cleaner, so that's always nice. There's a Fright Zone at the bottom there. MOTU vehicles all around. We're just going to go up top. Why not? We never do this. Sorry about the lighting. It's the best I can do, but there's some MOTU vehicles. There's a bunch of bad guys. There's some Horde. But that's really dark. But hey, it's the Fright Zone. Alright, it ain't all rainbows and sunshine and lollipops and everything. He-Man is laying down on a job. And here we go. There's the Frogmonger, the Undertaker for whatever reason. And how... Oh, this is cool. This is so cool. I'm happy. I put Man-at-Arms. I left him in there. I put Tila in the back there. Tila and Evil Lyn tend to fall down the most in my display, so I figured why not. This thing snapped on a little bit better than it does to the green piece it came with, but it's staying in place just fine. The weight is balanced just fine. I put the radar on here because there are some guns molded in, so they can still murder people. And I thought the guns looked better in the defense mode on the other little platform we'll go back to in just a second. This is a complete Grayskull. I can't believe how naked my Grayskull looked without it. Just had a naked, nude Grayskull flopping in the breeze. There it is. I got nothing to add. Oh, look at some other figures on card. This is my whole mint on card collection. You just saw it. Nothing to add. happy with this. If you can drop the $40 American, you see this guy at Target, and and if you love your MOTU Origins Gray Skull like I love mine, then you will dig this. Okay, Bob recommends.
I was standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. It was such a fine sight to see. It's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed Ford. She's slowing down to take a look at me. Come on, baby. Don't say maybe. Don't let the sound of your sweet love try and save me.